Tjay, Kassia, Shaun, Onyeka, Wani.
Temple strikes again, according to Big Brother. So congratulations to Kassia and Victoria on winning the Airtel task. Meanwhile, Big Brother is not done with the housemates. This week, there is still no hot water. The housemates have been having their bath with cold water. I don't know how they're managing, because if it's for that one, it's going to be a problem. We'll have to find a way to boil water in the kitchen, because how are they going to be using cold water all the time? So that is still there. The ninjas went into the house yesterday to take their food. Big Brother, what's going on? So they went in to take the food that they were literally cooking. Not only did they take the one that they were cooking, they also took the one that they were eating from, like, their plates. Big brother, what's up? What's going on? I don't think there has ever been a situation where they took their food, like, from the fire and also the one that they were eating. I know they've done things to them. There was a time where they sent the ninjas into the house during, I think that was Double Wahala season, where ninjas went to the house, they took all their clothes, they scattered it outside in the garden, and then they had to pack it in. And some other things, they've had like crazy situations, but I don't think they've had one like this where they carried their food. It's not only the one in the pot. Imagine you're eating rice and then the ninjas come to carry it. You just be salivating. Hunger wants to finish your life. So they are still receiving things from Big Brother in terms of his, I don't know whether it's, I think it's just like part of the game at this point. He's just like doing things for them to, they are going through a lot. He's just doing for them to go through a lot. And then for their task, they had the Airtel sponsored task yesterday, and it was divided into I think 3 parts. So for the first part was the normal obstacle challenge, where they had to go through different barriers. So the first part was for them to walk in the tires, and they had to make sure that they stepped in the tires that were painted red. And then after the tire part, which was difficult, they struggled a lot for the tire parts. Not all of them, some of them actually did it like very easily. And then the second part was Big Brother called it how low can you go. So you're basically going to try to walk under the rods that were set, and it just kept going lower. Then for the last part, they just had to find 5 cards. And that was basically it for the first part of the Airtel task. Then for the second part of the Airtel task, that was the question and answer session, where they were given some things to read about the brand, and then some general questions. So for that part, most of them knew the answers to all the questions. That one was like, it was heading nowhere. So first of all, they had already like eliminated one group. That was Onyeka and Osi from the first part, right? And then the remaining people, they were put in like groups of 2. So the remaining pairs moved on to this part. So for this part, Big Brother just kept going. He just got tired at some point. He decided to ask them like specific questions that he had prepared by himself, and then that's how three pairs were eliminated, and we're left with Victoria and Kassia, and then Tjay and Anita. They were the ones that qualified for the final round. For the final round, it was basically a word puzzle. You know how they do the word puzzles? The words were written down there, and they had to find it on the board. And the team that was able to find the most words within the given time won. So Victoria and Kassia went first, and I think they found 17 yeah, they found 17 words. And then for Tjay and Anita, they found 16 words. Even though later on, when I went back to look at it, I noticed that Victoria and Kassia, they found one word twice. They found rent twice. So normally that's supposed to count as one But you know, Suj was the one that they told to vet, and he did the vetting and he gave it to Victoria team. Or he just told Big Brother that they found 17 words and the other team they found 16 words, right?
A round of applause for your winners. TM Post starts again.
Congratulations to them. Then last night Big Brother sent Suj to give some housemates punishment for disobeying the freeze situation, the one that happened in the morning. So obviously in the morning he sent ninjas to take the food away, and then while they were in their freeze position, some of them were talking, they were moving. So Big Brother now, you know, punished them for that.
Tjay, Kassia, Shaun, Onyeka, and Wani. When Big Brother instructs you to freeze, you must freeze. There
were some hula hoops in the living room area, so they just had to stand in there. When the buzzer went off, when the buzzer went off, they had to stand in there until the buzzer went off again a second time. So they stood there, I think it was like an hour. While they were there, Wani was just begging. Was it handy? They were apologizing to Big Brother that they will not do it again. They are sorry, but you know, Big Brother just left them for as long as he wanted them to stay there. And then there was a time where Handy was doing her own. She was adding extra to the whole thing. So there's a statement that Onyeka made while they were standing there that Shaun did not find funny at all. Suj wasn't also having it. So for their wager presentation, they had to create a movie, a short film. And before now, they had to discuss like things that they've experienced in the past, like terrible things they've experienced in the past that really got to them, trauma type thing. So for Suj's part in the drama, they have a camera, basically have a camera to shoot the movie. At the end of the day, I think they're going to show them on Thursday. Maybe they'll show us on Thursday, or I don't know how Big Brother plans to do it. And you know, on that Friday, right? So in the drama, in the movie, Nelly is acting like, you know, she's in the position of someone that was molested, and then Suj was acting as the person on the other side of the equation, right? And then when he was going upstairs, Onyeka now made a statement. She was like, Suj looks like the character that he's portraying, the character that he's embodying. And I was like, okay, why? Like, why are you saying that? And then Shaun just like responded immediately. I think Wani was the first person that responded. Shaun now responded like, nah, I'm not going to have that.
Suj really looks like this character. Jesus Christ.
I don't have that.
No, but it's good. You're supposed to embody the character.
You're not supposed to talk. No, they talk. I don't have that.
No.
Can't lie.
No,
yeah, you lose mouth. How can you say someone looks like?
I say he's embodying the character.
No, you didn't say that.
He said he looks like the rule. Did you see the dressing?
There are some statements that should not even be made at all. Like, that is a sensitive situation. Why would you say that? And she was not trying to clarify. She was like, the dressing. How do they dress? How do rapists dress? Like, do they have a specific way that they dress or anything? So there's some things that you just don't even need to say at all, even though you're trying to mean whatever, you know. So some people need to be more careful with the kind of things that they say. It may not have been, it may not have had an ill intent, but that is a very like, you don't just say that. And then we also had Tjay that said his own self. I don't even know, like. So they were still acting, right? So his own was directed at Nelly. So they were still acting. So they were trying to. So his own is basically like a therapy session. That's the role he's playing, like a therapist. And they were just all sitting there and talking about their experience. So when they were doing when they were on break, during the drama, when they were taking their short break, it was not talking to Nelly. It was like, now you then. This is even heavy in my mouth. It's not even funny. He was just like, now you then group. I don't even know the word to use, because I don't even know if certain things that you even say yes, if YouTube will even take it somehow. So he was now saying it and laughing. I'm like, excuse me, sir. What's funny? The whole situation was even awkward. The way they were even quiet, Nelly was just like, you know, from her facial expression. And I think that's what even made him realize that, okay, what am I even saying? He was referring to the drama. He was not explaining. He now said to her that, oh, this is a true life story that she has experienced, because she spoke about her experience. I think that was 2 days ago, when she was young, and what she experienced when she was young, right? And this is her acting that role, reliving that experience in a way, right? And then you're making this kind of jokes. And even if it was not something that she experienced.
So now you didn't rape Fabi. We will rape you. Let me know. Do? Okay, that's true. It's actually a true story. Why rape to make you laugh? Huh? You guys rape to make you laugh?
Yo, like I said, I don't think both situations were meant in a malicious way, or there was an ill intent to it, you get. But people just need to be mindful of what they say. Just know they talk, right? So what else? They just, like, yesterday they were just basically putting their drama presentation or their movie production together. Onyeka is the director, Suj is the videographer, Ozzy, they're like assisting in the directing, and also some other parts. The other housemates were acting. They acted a scene in the room. So that is basically what they did for the most part yesterday. If I'm missing any other thing, maybe I'll include it in my next video. For now, thanks for watching, you guys. I'm using my last energy to cover this show, to be honest. I don't tire. Like, yo, big brother, please end your show, right? I don't know why my head just keeps flying up and down. So anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.